Hello, I'm Cody, and welcome to Session 5 of my Pillars of Eternity turn-based Purple Crown attempt. Last time we cleared the Temple of Aethys beneath Gilded Vale, and today we will be heading towards Caed Nua. Hopefully there won't be any fights that are as close to a wipe as the one at the end of the last session. Those two Skulder Kings was one shot. Aloth and Canna. Well, Canna took 2 shots, but it went down very quick. Certainly an argument I should try some of Raedric's hold first and get a little bit of extra gear or possibly experience, but I think I'll head straight to Caed Nua. Hopefully it will be okay. The most dangerous thing here that I can recall are more of those paralyzing spirits and
Certainly.
the confusing lightning ghost things.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Once more through the gates, with more success this time, I hope.
Yes?
Good's my sneak getting with you? Oof, only 5. Doesn't get any class or background bonuses to it, so that's not too surprising, I suppose.
Yes.
Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted.
Selmes metu.
That's fine. Decent start regardless. I might have one-shot that when you take into account the damage over time from the wounding shot. And it just shadows, not shades, so only the
How may I
phantoms
help?
are dangerous. That's good to know. Oh, yeah. Such high defenses on these things. Not so bad on those, but phantoms. The lowest is fortitude with 60. Reflex, deflection, will, all very, very high. Don't really have anything in my team for
Hey.
hitting against such high defenses other than Chie. Just brute force having a very large accuracy. Of course, flanking bonuses still help.
Following your lead.
Canna should hit pretty well now that he's using a one-handed weapon without a shield, which isn't really how I intend to keep him indefinitely, but it does give a nice huge boost to action. I guess plus 15.
Aye?
Yikes. But right there, where it half kills Canna in one shot, which is why I want a shield on him one of these days.
Oh?
Aye? I shall deal with this one.
What? Let's burn this away! Follow way, sail for Takoa! Your tale ends here! Let's end this!
Yes?
Let's have it out!
I got a prone proc on that. I'm curious how far along I am. Ooh, 7 out of 10. That's actually further than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 4 or 5. Again, don't really remember what this gets as you upgrade it, but I do remember thinking that the upgrades were very good, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. It'll be a fun little surprise. Really do like 22 perception. phenomenal.
To whispers and shadows.
Yes?
Yes.
Low damage on that one.
Yes?
Oh, but one-shotted it even with that.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Ooh, don't like these things at all. I remember having a lot of struggle with them. Fast. They explode when you kill them and just deal a chunk of damage to everyone near them. And since I have a habit of playing in melee, it's a problem. I think they might also be immune to piercing damage, which will make Chie a lot less effective. I would like.
Hmm?
In fact, what are my other options? A hatchet. Meaning to check this, yeah. It is weird to me that he starts with a grimoire that has a spell he doesn't know how to cast. I always forget about that. In general, the grimoires feel like a bit of an unnecessary aspect to the game when you just learn spells through leveling. Like, sure, I can find other grimoires and learn spells there, and I know in the sequel some of the grimoires even have some passive effect when you have them equipped, which makes them feel a little bit more impactful, but even there, not all that much. They don't feel all that important. And, like, you could easily just not have had them and had him just know the spells he knows, and it would have been fine. Clean up some of this garbage in my inventory. Not reading every random note that comes around. Not sure what the best opening volley for this fight will be. As often is, I would love to start off by just casting Armor of Faith, but
Hey.
not allowed to do that until I start combat. I think the best thing to do might just be that.
Yes.
Get as many of them focused on attacking the nuke on the start as possible, since he can't permanently die. And double check. Does this do nothing like I think it does? Yes, it does. Okay.
Certainly.
They are immune to piercing. They're also very slow.
Hey.
Love beyond seek.
Ooh, that went nice.
Yes? Quay, sail me. Your tale ends here!
How may I help?
What?
Hmm?
Finish them!
Yes?
Excellent. That went a lot better than I was fearing it was going to. Thought there was a pretty good chance I'd take so much
I
damage
shall
in
be
that
quiet
fight
as a calm
that I'd
sea,
have to rest
which
before
is
entering.
not very quiet.
I know I
Leave
could
our village! We've done nothing to you!
go around and just kind of clear out the field here. There's a bunch of more elemental spirits and ghosts, but I don't think there's any real benefit to it. I don't get experience for the kills, well, I get a little tiny bit for some of them because you slowly get experience as you fill out the bestiary, but I don't generally get experience for kills, and all the loot is some of these random crafting materials, which I feel like I'm going to have more than enough of without needing to focus on that.
You can't do this!
So why risk it and why take a bunch of needless damage? No real loot, so. Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. You can't do this, he shakes his head, spitting the words at you.
This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all! Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickened smoke. Flames overtake the vision as you back away.
To whispers and shadows.
Oh, the Whispers of Yenwood. Unique sword that grants bonuses against spirit, raises to hits, and constitution, and the cost of will. Doesn't have the fine affix yet. But it's definitely the best sword I've got if it did. I think I'll do my first enchantment on this. $600 and a handful of bits of junk that I've got lying around. Excellent. Of course, the bonus constitution largely serves to make my character with the highest health
You think he'd
have
be mad
even
if
more
we sat in his
health.
chair? I mean, he doesn't have to. No.
Oop. Shoot. Well, Canna's probably gonna drop here as well, or again. Well, at least it's a fight where Chie can do damage. I could get down these stairs, but the pathfinding says Durance is too big.
Yes?
Love to blind all of the phantoms, but they're not in enough of a chunk, and even the two that are close enough to each other are probably too far away for him to get to. Well, maybe. Although it goes off after they get a turn, so they'll definitely move. It's possible just plopping it down somewhere around here would get them all as they cluster up, but I don't like gambling on that in this case. Just... I know it was a decent shot at least.
Hey.
On a nice straight line there. Good damage reduction on the freeze, which is a shame. In a great position for an iconic projection, but oh well. I'll go off late, but let's get some armor going. I'm just going to pass Canna's turn. I think there's a very good chance they're going to try to focus him down, and I want him to get his next turn again as quickly as possible, so that he can use Second Wind after they beat on him for a bit. Or they'll focus on Adar, which is probably better. Oh, there's another phantom. I had not realized.
Follow your lead.
And now he's got 2 songs, or whatever you call them, 2 incantations, I think it's the term. Phrases chanted. Okay. He has 2 phrases chanted, so I'm just going to pass until he gets his 3rd one. It's in turn-based, they seem to just happen, I don't want to say randomly, but arbitrarily throughout time passing, regardless of the alignment of your turn, so sometimes it's wise just to wait.
Following your lead.
There it goes. Do a nice big AoE, hit hopefully all of them. Okay, well, we hit 3 of them. That's decent.
Try something else.
Fantastic.
How may I help?
I love that she complains she needs to try something else, even as she heals half of its health in 1 hit.
These ones are in for a walloping!
Yes? Your tail ends here!
Hey. Hi?
These ones are in for a walloping!
I'll let Margaret's fire
Excellent.
bless this one.
Quite afraid of that fight. Having 4 of those enemies that can stun you can really get away from you if you're not careful. As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble. Its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Caed Nua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
Who is that speaking?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm afraid my manners have been slipping. I haven't had much opportunity for introductions lately. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Maerwald.
Tell me more about Maerwald.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Any idea where I can find Maerwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Oh, farewell.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints. You've got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong to be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? She watches you out of the corner of her eye.
Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father. Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
That's what I said. Her voice is low and hoarse, and her hand is frozen over the basket. Something dark and empty clouds over her eyes.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Laying low.
Ooh, 31
Aye.
damage. That's painful.
Let's have it out!
Hey.
Moeth ik Wherein Chie. Your tale ends here!
Hey. Hey. Yes?
Following your lead. Croak 10! What? There's a lesson to be taught!
Kind of intentionally aggroing the spiders down here, otherwise they don't join me. And I've got the armor spell cast, so it makes it a little bit more efficient to try to make this all happen in a single combat. Plus the spiders, while they do a lot of damage, they die really quick. It'd be nice to get them bunched
You're
up
not
for
getting through me. Yes.
AoEs. Hope to get them bunched up.
Let's have it out!
Get them all to attack that spirit. That would be perfect.
For Takoa!
Interesting that the Phantom has a health value, even though it can only live 2 rounds.
What? There's a lesson to be taught.
How may I help? I shall deal with this one.
Finish them!
Yes? Proactive!
Awkward turn ordering is, I assume, what's making the spiders not do anything. Must be the ones that are behind the doorway getting the turns first.
Poisoned.
Hey. You're not getting through me. How may I help?
These ones are in for a walloping!
Yes? Sacre!
That's a nice shot.
These ones are in for a walloping!
There's a lesson to be taught.
Let us end this!
Hey. Aye?
These ones are in for a walloping!
Following your lead. Let's end this! There's a lesson to be taught.
Don't think there's anything in here, but hurt to be thorough.
I shall be discreet.
Hello? Hello?
Keeping an eye out.
New orders, Lieutenant.
Keeping an
Ready
eye
your
out.
squad.
And what does the flame reveal?
A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the ducal and the Aedire insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters, and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side.
The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't. It'll make this even shorter than the Broken Stone War, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
We'll take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now. Don't worry, everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
The Rio? May not like them, but they're still our elders for now. It was clever drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Rao, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words. You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
I shall make it so.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep ourselves.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Maerwald? All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Maerwald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit!
I'm no spirit. Do I look like any spirit you've ever seen?
Maerwald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to. Come to speak to Maerwald? Maerwald whose touch is poison? Maerwald who knows not his effect?
I was told I am a watcher and that you could tell me more about it. And, about, a tablet of some worth after that. Once you two are finished, of course.
A window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Hear and reach into it, speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I. The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged. It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners. Little I knew.
I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No! No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? What's an awakening?
Many lifetimes we have. Souls enter womb and exit corpse. Carry with them all experiences, all knowledge, all identities. Yet we do not remember. Hidden from us. What end? What end? Only the gods know. Certain things can stir memories from lives long buried. Awaken the old memories, the old personalities. Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Maerwald has lost control. Maerwald's body no more.
The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Maerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Maerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives?
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Maerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
How can you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories, stuck in time, mindless, cruel, never far.
I've seen apparitions like these elsewhere since I became a watcher. Tears well in Maerwald's eyes. Oh no, no, no. You too? You too. All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor woman, poor woman.
They will take you too.
What? An inevitable madness? That can't be right. Anna folds his arms. There's always an answer to be found if you look hard enough. You're saying I'll end up like you?
So fragile the Watcher's mind. So real his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Maerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Maerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
He's talking about two different wars, fought back to back long time ago. The Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. The usual conflicts between locals and settlers getting out of hand, both of them. Some folks are still mad about what one side did to the other.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Maerwald's voice becomes raspy, and he is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Maerwald cringes, himself again watching something that he can't bear to see, shaking his head. Over and over he wails. His soul is marked by the flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better that than to live in weakness. Take your time. It's over now. It was long ago. Continue when you are ready.
The boy, the baby boy, the boy, conceived in the raid, conceived by force, vessel for marauder, slain in the raid, marauder and the boy, marauder and soldier.
Baby conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul, marauder's soul, same soul, one soul, boy's soul, marauder's soul, raised in lies and vengeance, raised to soldier, raised for the fire, born for the fire.
Raised for the fire.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
Aloth looks at the old man in horror. Die. Yasha's crook spawn. Absolutely no idea what Aloth just said. That's gibberish to me. Maerwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
I see no reason. Just bad luck.
How little we know.
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. Seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key? It seems we share an enemy, Chie. Assassins and Watcher Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. If the leaden key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
You know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
And who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica. Goddess. Crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
I need to go so I can search for this man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
You're confusing me with someone from a past life.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Ooh, I do not like this positioning at all, with Chie in front. She is very likely to get killed. Makes me wish I had played as a rogue so I could use that escape ability to teleport back to somewhere useful. Oh, didn't even get a good opening shot like I was hoping to at least accommodate it. Well, that's good.
Worthy. Ra!
Hmm. Guessing I can't see any of... Oh, I can't even right-click him to open up this menu. Interesting. I chance to interrupt, eh? Damn it.
Hey,
Eddar's just stuck until Durance and Canna get a turn. Or even is Nanook. Oh, he's also stuck behind Canna. God damn it.
What?
My recollection is that this arena is really kind of glitchy, and there's like chunks of collision around these tables and stuff that block off if you try to cast Iconic Projection and just make it kind of stop at random points in the room, so I can't really rely on that. But it's also the only thing that resolves instantly, and I would like to have at least a chance interrupt. Oh, I could just shoot him. Alright, but guns have very low interrupt. Only Eddar could reach him, but Aeloth's in the way. Lesser Burst of Summer might do it. Well, it hit. No interrupt chance. That sucks.
hey.
Oh, he doesn't have 4 lore yet. I thought he did. Goes that idea.
You're not getting through.
Good.
Yes? Your tail ends here!
Worthy. Ra!
Well, let's see if you can try this again, although maybe... Hard to say whether the minor missiles that hit 3 times is more likely to interrupt than the Thrust of Tattered Veils. It hits once, but specifically says it has a high interrupt chance. Maybe it was... Maybe I should just use the missiles. Hopefully this doesn't one-shot Chie. So even if it does 2-shot with a Flame Blade, he'll probably finish her off.
Watch on the wind feather yet!
Following your lead.
I don't know why the Flame Blade's turn is later now. It said it was going before Chie and Canna before. Maybe Maerwald's spell somehow interrupted it? I don't know. Combat log's too much clutter in it for me to want to go digging through it to try and find out. But Chie can pull out now, and that makes the whole fight feel a hell of a lot safer, so she can step back and do all of the damage for me. Or at least much of it. Good. Ooh. Kinda don't want to kill this Flame Blight right now while Aeloth's right next to it and heavily damaged. But maybe it stuns and doesn't kill. Wow. Was not expecting 56 damage to not kill it.
Mow it
Hey.
Yes?
Now, let's just wait and see if I can make
What?
Aloth go first, so I can pull him back a bit.
Let's burn this away! Yes?
Now it just won't let me pass again. Whatever.
Aye?
Oh?
You can't do anything, right?
Let us end this.
Yeah.
Yes? Sacre Blue!
There's a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Maerwald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There is something unique about this soul in this place, a bond formed in decades of inhabitants, and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you. Although even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Chie was granted Speaker to the Restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing like tide pool anemones, and you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. I'm not really sure what the end result of all these were. I think the first two, two different attributes or stats to your stronghold leveling up, security and I want to say prestige or renown, something along those lines. One of them gives a bonus to one of them gives a bonus to the other. I do not know what happens if you just siphon it, siphoning knowledge from the connection. Maybe nothing? I don't know, maybe it's severing that does nothing, and the third one increases the renown. I don't know, let's try the third one. I will draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. You turn both ends of the rope towards you, bringing them into contact with your essence, and as you do, the fibers turn to copper, and through them an energy is conducted into your being. You are traveling downward now, beneath the place you stand, seeing places dank and cobwebbed and malignant, like some untended garden overgrown with flora and overrun with vermin. Below everything, at the very bottom, you glimpse for an instant some being you can't quite make out, presiding over it all with brilliant and terrifying power. One image remains in your perception, a circular room with a stone table that resembles the sun, in an area guarded by suits of armor that move of their own volition. It is deep. Not far from the very bottom, there is a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eyes, and beyond it, something shimmering, something powerful. As the image fades, you find yourself in Caed Nua once more. Maerwald's soul is nowhere to be seen. And Canna wants to have a chat.
Poor Maerwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
It may be my fate, too. It may, but Maerwald knew his curse. For all that he has succumbed to it, perhaps he gave you what you need to escape his fate. Let's seek out these ruins he mentioned. We may find something of use.
Yes?
Certainly. I shall make it so. It's done. It's done.
You cannot wait that older said? I don't want to discuss it.
you're right. No sense listening to that old bam pot.
Damned Virago, not now!
Aeloth hinting towards the backstory he has yet to reveal to us.
I felt Maerwald's passing. You slew him.
Several of them.
It saddens me to hear it, but part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Maerwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
I've always wanted my own keep, even if it is a little cursed. You feel that same emanation of warmth and energy in the air. Then it is yours, my lady. I cannot begin to tell you how glad, that is, how good it is to know that the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you mean to travel to Defiance Bay for supplies, there has been a complication of a kind. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Maerwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before he became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it, for I am but the master's instrument. It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repair the Barbican? Maerwald set aside materials for the Barbican, and they are still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, you will need coin for supplies and labor. Time to find this queen in the City of Defiance. You must know, this queen you're looking for, Defiance Bay has no queen. The Mequins of Aedir hadn't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Woedica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You need only tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Maerwald kept a ledger as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You can take a look if you wish. Alright, let me see what repairs I can make. Then we'll get underway at once. The steward's voice bellies a giddy excitement. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of a great many undertakings. Keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defense will keep your grounds from being overrun, as they did under Maerwald's keeping. If you need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me, if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. I quite like the stronghold mechanics in this game. I played a lot of these, I don't know what you call them, open RPG type games like Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 and 3 and Neverwinter Nights, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and Kingmaker. And of them all, I feel like this one hits the best balance between enough depth to be interesting, but not so fiddly as to be irritating. I think Pathfinder Kingmaker can just be a lot sometimes, but it tries to make that a bigger part of it, and I feel like the game mostly just kind of suffers a little bit for it. Alright, let's start with the main keep. And Canna wants to talk yet again.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Maerwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Caed the Younger read her father's will.
I did come to the Deerwood looking for a new home. There, see? The ship floats yet. This might be good news in the end. Whatever else happens, you've an entire castle to explore, and answers yet to come in Defiance Bay, if Maerwald spoke true.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
Indeed it is, Anna, and we will explore the Endless Pass next time. For now, I think I'm going to call that the end of the session. Thank you for watching and or listening.